consecutive double championships. 104, 105, 106. In these years, Hamilton was the champion in 2014, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2019 and 2020, while Rosberg won in 2016. 104. Their unbeaten streak was broken in 2021, when Max Verstappen of Red Bull Honda won the Drivers' Championship. Formula E. Prior to pre-season testing of the 2019-20 Formula E Championship, it was announced that Mercedes, through its EQ branch, would join the championship with drivers Stoffel Vandoorne and 2019 FIA Formula 2 champion NYCK de Vries. The team named their Spark Gen 2 challenger the Mercedes EQ Silver Arrow 01. Logo history. In June 1909, Daimler Motor AG Gesellschaft, DMG, registered both a three-pointed and a four-pointed star as trademarks, but only the three-pointed star was used. To DMG, the star symbolized Gottlieb Daimler Symes for universal motorization, on land, water and in the air. 107, 1902 AFI 1909, Note 21. 1902-1909, Note 21. 1909 AFI 1916, Note 21. 1909-1916, Note 21. 1909 AFI 1916, Note 21. 1909-1916, Note 21. 1916 AFI 1926, Note 21. 1916-1926, Note 21. 1926 AFI present. 1926 present. 1930 AFI 1989. 1930, 1989. 1989 AFI 2008. 1989, 2008. 2010 AFI present. 2010 present. Notes 1. Logo of the Mercedes automobile brand by Daimler Motor AG Gesellschaft. Noted employees. Paul Bracq, major designer of automobiles in the 20th century. Adolf Daimler, chief engineer, crew and member of the board of directors. 1899-1913. Son of Gottlieb Daimler and developer of the brand logo. 108. Bela Berlei, car safety pioneer, rigid passenger safety shell, joined Daimler-Benz in 1937. 109. Wilhelm Maybach, automotive pioneer, first met Gottlieb Daimler in 1865. 110. Ferdinand Porsche, founder of Porsche, joined Mercedes in 1923 and developed the compressor. 111. Bruno Sacco joined Daimler-Benz as a designer in 1958. Head of design in 1975, retired in 1999. 112. Rudolf Uhlenhorst joined Daimler-Benz in 1931. His designs included the Silver Arrows, the 300 SL and 300 SLR. 113. Adolf Eichmann, former Nazi criminal. Worked in Argentina's factory after World War II. 114. Rudolf Caracciola, one of the greatest GP drivers in history, drove MB Silver Arrows in competition. Joseph Ganz, technical consultant and godfather of the Mercedes-Benz W136, with their evolutionary independent suspension, swing axle layout. Juan Manuel Fangio, five-time Formula One world champion, honorary president of Mercedes-Benz Argentina from 1987 until his death in 1995. Michael Schumacher, seven-time Formula One world champion, drove for Mercedes in the World Endurance Championship in the 80s and then in their Formula One team from 2010 till 2012. Lewis Hamilton, 7-time Formula One world champion, current driver for their Formula One team since 2013, who holds the all-time record for most pole positions, 103, and racer victories, 103. 115. Despite being a Mercedes driver since 2013, Hamilton has competed his entire career using Mercedes engines since 2007 and has been affiliated with Mercedes since he was 13 years old. Nico Rosberg, 2016 Formula One world champion, drove for Mercedes in their Formula One team from 2010 till 2016. Rosberg won all his races and achieved all his pole positions with Mercedes and is currently a brand ambassador for Mercedes. Innovations. Numerous technological innovations have been introduced on Mercedes-Benz automobiles throughout the many years of their production, including the internal combustion engine automobile was developed independently by Benz and Daimler and Maybach in 1886. Daimler invented the honeycomb radiator of the type still used on all water-cooled vehicles today. Daimler invented the float carburetor, which was used until replaced by fuel injection. The drop chassis, the car originally designated the Mercedes by Daimler, was also the first car with a modern configuration, having the carriage lowered and set between the front and rear wheels, with a front engine and powered rear wheels. All earlier cars were horseless carriages, which had high centers of gravity and various engine forward/drive train configurations. The first passenger road car to have brakes on all four wheels, 1924. 116. In 1936, the Mercedes-Benz 260D was the first diesel-powered passenger car. Mercedes-Benz were the first to offer direct fuel injection on the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing. The safety cage or safety cell construction with front and rear crumple zones was first developed by Mercedes-Benz in 1951. This is considered by many as the most important innovation in automobile construction from a safety standpoint. 19. In 1959, Mercedes-Benz patented a device that prevents drive wheels from spinning by intervening at the engine, transmission, or brakes. In 1987, Mercedes-Benz applied for its patent by introducing a traction control system that worked under both braking and acceleration. An anti-lock braking system, ABS, was first offered on the W116450 Sale 6.9. They became a standard on the W126S class starting production in 1979 and first sold in most markets in 1980. Airbags were first introduced in the European market, beginning with the model year 1981 S-Class. Mercedes-Benz was the first to introduce pre-tensioners to seat belts on the 1981 S-Class. In the event of a crash, a pre-tensioner will tighten the belt instantaneously, removing any slack in the belt, which prevents the occupant from jerking forward in a crash. In September 2003, Mercedes-Benz introduced the world's first 7-speed automatic transmission called 7G-tronic. Electronic Stability Program, ESP, Brake Assist, 117, and many other types of safety equipment were all developed, tested, and implemented into passenger cars first by Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz has licensed some of its innovations for use by competitors. As a result, crumple zones and ABS are now standard on all modern vehicles. 19. The W211 E320 which has a variable geometry turbocharger, VGT, 3.0-liter V6 common rail diesel engine, producing 224 HP or 167 kilowatts, set 3 world endurance records. It covered 100,000 miles, 160,000 kilometers, in a record time. with an average speed of 224.823 km/h, 139.70 miles per hour. 3 identical cars did the endurance run, one set above record, and the other 2 cars set world records for time taken to cover 100,000 kilometers, 62,137 mi, and 50,000 miles, 80,000 kilometers, respectively. After all 3 cars had completed the run, their combined distance was 300,000 miles, 480,000 kilometers. All records were FI approved. 118. Mercedes M156 engine. Mercedes-Benz pioneered a system called pre-safe to detect an imminent crash and prepares the car's safety systems to respond optimally. It also calculates the optimal braking force required to avoid an accident in emergency situations and makes it immediately available for when the driver depresses the brake pedal. Occupants are also prepared by tightening the seat belt, closing the sunroof and windows, and moving the seats into the optimal position. At 181 horsepower per liter, the M133 engine installed in Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG was, as of June 2013, the most powerful series production 4-cylinder turbocharged motor, and has one of the highest power densities of a passenger vehicle. 119. Mercedes-Benz won the Safety Award at the 2007 What Car Awards. 116. Robot cars. In the 1980s, Mercedes built the world's first robot car, together with the team of Professor Ernst Dickmann at Bundeswehr University Munich. 120. Encouraged in part by Dickmann's success, in 1987 the European Union's Eureka program initiated the Prometheus project on autonomous vehicles, funded to the tune of nearly €800 million. In 1995, Dickmann's re-engineered autonomous S-Class Mercedes took a long trip from Munich in Bavaria to Copenhagen in Denmark, and back. On highways, the robot achieved speeds exceeding 175 km per hour, 109 miles per hour, permissible in some areas of the German Autobahn. In October 2015, the company introduced the Vision Tokyo, a 5-seat self-driving electric van powered by a hybrid hydrogen fuel cell system. The super sleek van is touted as a chill-out zone in the midst of megacity traffic mayhem. 121. Tuners. Several companies have become car tuners, or modifiers, of Mercedes-Benz, in order to increase performance and forward/or luxury to a given model. AMG is Mercedes-Benz's in-house performance tuning division, specializing in high-performance versions of most Mercedes-Benz cars. AMG engines are all hand-built, 122, and each completed engine receives a tag with the signature of the engineer who built it. AMG has been wholly owned by Mercedes-Benz since 1999. 123. The 2009 SLS AMG, a revival of the 300 SL Gullwing, is the first car to be entirely developed by AMG. Sponsorships. In football, soccer, Mercedes-Benz sponsored the Germany national team until 2018. Mercedes-Benz sponsors Bundesliga club VfB Stuttgart and provides the naming rights for their stadium, the Mercedes-Benz Arena. The company formerly held a 10-year naming rights contract to the Caesars Superdome, an American football stadium in New Orleans, from 2011 to 2021. 124. On the 24th of August, 2015, Mercedes-Benz was announced as the naming rights sponsor for the Atlanta Falcons' new home, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Mercedes-Benz's U.S. headquarters are in Greater Atlanta, which opened in August 2017. 125. Mercedes-Benz sponsors the German national football team. Mercedes-Benz worked with English magician Stephen Frame, also known as Dynamo, to create a video called Dynamo vs Coulthard. 126. Formula One driver David Coulthard drove Dynamo around a track at race speed in a Mercedes-Benz SL63 AMG, before Dynamo successfully drove around the same track in the same car whilst blindfolded and surrounded by pyrotechnics. 127. The stunt was part of the finale for Series 3 of Dynamo Magician Impossible, screened on UK television channel Watch. To promote the release of Mario Kart 8, Nintendo and Mercedes-Benz partnered up to have 3 of their cars in their history: the 2014 Mercedes-Benz GLA, the 1957 SL300 Roadster, and the 1934 W25 Silver Arrow as karts in the game. As part of the partnership, Mario, Luigi, and Peach appeared in Japanese commercials to promote the 2014 Mercedes-Benz GLA. 128. See also: Bertha Benz, Mercedes AMG, diesel emissions scandal. Notes. 1. Establishment date of the Mercedes-Benz marque by Daimler-Benz, a predecessor of the Mercedes-Benz Group. The Mercedes-Benz company was established in November 2019. References. Notes.
Yes, will not read this.
1. Daimler law.
Very good. Did record the Mercedes-Benz, but there's a lot of stuff I need to download. I like to read more about the founder Carl Benz. More about. I need to make a new read list. The video splits in a few minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, there's a lot of reference. It could be like 200, but I like to record when the document is last edited, and I cannot scroll faster than this. So and just take some time. I cannot do anything about it. It have like 10 pages of like this. Yes, 17 June, last edit, 17 June. That was Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz.
Yes, and the video splits in 1.5 minutes, and now it's 8:45. But let's get some cola. I lost a subscriber. 50,032. So I was thinking about to buy an old Mercedes, because I will soon be an older male, like 860. I never had a driver license, I never owned a car. I think I could buy an old Mercedes, I think you call it a station car. I could have a mattress. I could have a mattress behind it and sleep behind the car. I was thinking about that, and they have this Autobahn in Germany. They're built to drive around this Autobahn. And I think there's a lot of car repair shops in Germany that can fix this old Mercedes. If I buy a Mercedes like 20 years old, probably I could get a lot of cheap spare parts. Could get a lot of cheap Mercedes spare parts everywhere in Germany. But let's search Wikipedia. Mercedes-Benz, we already have it there. We need one more paper. So if I do it now, I don't know, but the camcorder is low on power, cannot record.